Ill-begotten.
Well, let me rephrase that. I don't know what begotten means.
Yeah.
And yet you used it to describe
Right.
Bennington. Interesting.
And the thing that happened is family members were listening to the show that day, so I get a call. And they go, that Robert Kelly just called you an ill-begotten son of a bitch. And I go, was he joking? They said, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
And you better go over there. And I'm like, well, no. You know what I mean? It's just radio. It's just fun. And they go, then we've lost our respect for you.
No, you can't have that.
And I'm not talking to my uncle anymore. I'm not talking to my cousins.
Your uncle was listening?
Yeah.
You really left a shitstorm in your wake, Bobby.
Yeah.
Now,
Ill-begotten son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Where do you get off?
I love it. Jay just turns on me, too.
It was that quick.
It's fine.
Jay just turned on me.
Look, we've all said stuff, but you know what I mean?
I know this is a pre-record, so as you're listening to this, me and Bobby are right now crying to each other over the size of the audience in Huntington, New York.
It's a very big crowd.
It's a huge crowd.
It's huge,
It's
dude.
huge.
We have a few tickets left.
I just want that brick.
Oh, God, the brick's nice.
I
brick.
love my brick, too.
I got the brick. I got it sitting there.
Never.
Yeah, we actually got the brick together, too.
Yes, we did.
I got 2 bricks.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
got a brick for Creeps with Kids, and I got a solo
You're
brick.
going to be able to build a new shed soon.
Just build a shit house.
All your bricks.
We're going to get a tile.
Yeah.
A subway tile is coming our way this week. Maybe we'll get a keychain.
Absolutely. You know, I was thinking on the way over here today, Ron, my envy of you, it's morbid. It's envy, but when the Ron and Fez show split and you stayed on the air and Fez went away, as you know, as I had with Dan, you have to answer a lot of questions. But now you have the beautiful situation of your former partner having passed away. Now, if Dan could just do that, we could really move forward with the show, I feel like.
He doesn't look good. I mean, I saw him, and I know he lost weight, which I'm not even mentioning because it's too much weight.
It's too much. He's looking gaunt and unwell.
He was mad. He died mad at me, and I feel regret.
Who's that, Fez? Fez was mad at everybody. You're part of a nice club.
But he came to see me.
Yeah.
In Side Splitters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was so like, wow, this is so awesome. I'm so glad to hear. And he's like, please don't post this. I was like, absolutely don't post this. Mm-hmm. But I had some guy doing my Facebook stuff.
Oh, no.
And he just posted it. And he was mad. He felt betrayed.
He was trying to be off the grid, and you blew it for him.
Yeah. I took it right down.
Yeah, he said that was the best thing. He goes, after he lied to me, he took it down. You know what? What if it was like a sex picture, and then you're like, hey, I took it right down.
Yeah, he was ill-begotten.
Yeah, he was.
He thought you were an ill-begotten son of a
The
bitch.
funny thing is he had loved you. You know
I know, man. He came to see me, and he told me, I don't go to see, a lot of comics, and he came out to see me. And he was, we were so happy. It was such a great photo. And he was like, don't post this. I was like, okay, no problem.
You know what he said to me, too? I swear to God, he called me before, and he goes, you think Bobby would mind? I go, would mind? I go, he'd fucking love to see you. Because he had like social, whatever the fuck.
Anxiety.
I guess it's anxiety. I don't even know if that's a real thing. Have you ever felt anxious?
Yeah. I have a private gig tonight that I have to do for the Plumbers Association, and I have to be PG-13.
Oh, God.
I've been killing myself.
Okay. And then, can I give you an opening?
Yeah.
Anybody got a wrench? And then boom, just a wall of sound.
That's good.
And then you just ride the wave the rest of the 45 minutes.
You got anything, Jay? What else?
How long do you have to do?
I have to do 40 minutes.
Oh, my Lord.
But here's the trick, and this has backfired on me in the past. I'm bringing Joe Russell, who's great,
but
he won't be as good as me, is what I'm hoping. But I've done this before. I did this at a Mafia, this place in, I used to hang out with mob guys in Boston. This guy, Steven, I love him, passed away. Fire. Broke his hip in a Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't think you're really supposed to say they're in the Mafia.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, whatever. He's gone.
You said this guy was in the Mafia. Here's his full name.
Well, he wasn't in the Mafia. He was a side guy. Anyways, he called me up. What are you doing Tuesday night? I go, nothing. He goes, good. You got a gig at Ming's. I was like, Ming's, the Chinese restaurant at Revere Beach? It's closed for like the 10 years. He goes, it's open now. I go down there. He goes, meet me down there. I went down there. It's all guys playing cards with, wife beaters on. They're eating lasagna with fried rice.
Gabagool.
So he goes, you're doing this show here in a week. and it's for Joe the barber got out of federal prison, and it's for him, all the guys and their wives. So you have to be good. So I got this kid, this Italian kid, to go up in front of me who's bombed 99% of the time.
Yeah.
Bombed. I was like, he'll go up. I'll crush after him. I walk in 5 minutes late. The kid's on stage, murdering. I didn't know he had 15 minutes of holy shit Italian material.
Sure.
Murdering. And then a guy named Moosey walks up, the size of a moose. He goes, "You better be funny." And
was that the Italian accent?
You better be funny.
Or is this a Russian mom?
Sounds a little bit, yeah.
All right, ready? Let's try it again. Ready?
Yeah.
Hey, you better be fucking funny.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
All right,
Let me try one.
Fonzarelli.
Let me get one more.
Yeah.
Hey, you better be funny.
That's good.
That's good.
Good. It's a little nondescript, that one, but it could be that could be really a lot of cultures.
That guy grabbed his chair and put it in the front and turned it around and just sat there staring at me as soon as I went up. And the only thing that saved me is I went, "Where's fucking Ming?" And they go, "He's in the fucking kitchen." Yeah. They bring this little Chinese guy out and threw him on stage with me. He didn't even speak English. He goes, "He used to love the horses, so we got the restaurant."
Oh my
and I just
God.
made fun of Ming for around 30 minutes.
Human trafficking.
Yeah.
I think it's odd to get strange PG-13 rules for what I can only describe as a profession that draws scuzz people. Am I right? A bunch of plumbers, dude. Isn't the whole? Don't you just become a plumber hoping that eventually a housewife's going to come stand over you with a robe on?
I think it's
Porn.
I think it's
plumbing.
people who own the plumbing stuff.
Is that not actual?
Yeah. It's a porn.
Look, I mean, also you should know how to fix the actual pipes, but you do the job. It's like becoming. Nobody wants to be a UPS driver. You
Yeah.
take it forever because one day a lady's going to walk in with her jug hanging out.
I was gonna not do it, and they were like, "You have to sign this contract." I came home. I go, "Don, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna." She goes, "No, you're doing it. I already signed the contract."
Let her go do it.
So I was like, and then she goes today. She goes, "All right, listen. When you go up tonight, tell them that you're getting a new house." And say, make a joke about getting new fixtures or something. See if anybody there has hookups.
Her suggestion is you write for the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get new plumbing fixtures, to get a hookup.
Oh, she's saying
right
throw out
for the show.
yeah,
I got
right to the show. Yeah, to the show exactly.
There's a plumbing joke that a guy told me really happened to him.
Yeah, what?
So he's fixing his toilet. He's got his hand all the way down into the toilet. It's filled with shit. The owner of the house looks over and he goes, "My God, I couldn't do that for $1,000." And he goes, "Me neither." Boom. Plumbers are fucking laughing. We rip everybody off.
I'm gonna record the set tonight, and when it's going bad, that joke's coming out.
You got to do it.
Absolutely. In fact, I do it more than once if you
Yeah.
find yourself hitting a rocky road later in the set.
I mean, tell the Ming story first.
Isn't it crazy, by the way, it happened? Because, again, this is Tuesday. And, you usually have your other show Tuesday. I was going to say, I always feel like when there's a day where you take something you wouldn't normally do and we get a cool offer. Because now you can't go to Gary Clark tonight.
I am going.
You are going.
What time's the show?
8:30?
I'm doing this at 8:45. I'll be done by 9:30. I'll be done by 9:20, and I'm right over in Tribeca. I'm going to zoom over and try to catch some of it.
You got to come.
I'm going to try.
It's a cool offer.
I'm going to try to come.
Are you going, Jacob?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you
Lou?
say it with that kind of enthusiasm?
I don't feel
That-
that.
He thinks I don't know how to party.
I know you don't know how to party.
With that,
I
with
know how to party.
How do you party? Hardy? What do you do? What do you do with
That's
this?
the only way to party.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Jacob, how do you get down exactly? You going to get a little toss tonight?
I'll have a drink or two.
Crush a few high noons?
That's right.
See where the night takes you?
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
You a drug guy?
No.
All right, then you don't party.
I can't,
No one says-
I can't get what I like anymore.
Well, kratom.
What do you like?
Kratom, some of the good stuff. Little kratom. Guy likes a nice painkiller.
Yeah. Is that
What
it?
are the? I call them blueberries. What were
yeah.
they?
They're Oxycontin.
Oxycontin.
Doesn't blueberries sound more adorable and cute than one of the main problems of the show intervention?
Sounds like a lot less. You know what I mean? Like, we're fine.
I like
a
a
lot
little-
of kids are doing blueberries across the country. Some of them aren't waking up.
Jacob likes a little cotton candy in his nose.
Yeah. I like these blueberries. They make movies good. They make movies real good.
No, I agree with you there. It's fun to smoke, too, when you have that, you're in and out of the nods and you just have the cigarette.
You get it.
Yeah.
I don't do heroin, and there's cigarette burns, not cigarette, I guess they're weed, cherry burns on so much of my home.
Yeah.
It is pretty, it does make you feel like a loser. Just dumb mistakes. Couch cushion, just smoking, and the cherry hits, and you're like, ooh, ooh, and then you just got to burn. You're like, this is exactly. I used to judge people's houses when I was a kid, and you go like, oh, these scum parents who just smoke inside.
Yeah. I like when you would get like little fucking holes in your pants, right on your thigh. Your mom was like, what keeps happening to your pants?
That's just burn holes in them. I don't know. Crazy wind outside probably blew someone's cherry over.
Seeds exploding. I don't know.
I have no idea. Before we started the show, I was telling you guys that I watched 3 of the 4 episodes so far. Don't ruin it. I don't know if things get better, but the Nickelodeon story of Dan Schneider, the guy. Do you remember Head of the Class, Bobby?
Well, I'm friends with Elizabeth Gillies, who was on Victorious, who worked with him.
We haven't gotten to the Victoria. That's the last episode is going to be the Ariana Grande thing. But whenever a good editor puts a compilation together of how creepy and sexualized Nickelodeon was, it's disturbing.
Yeah, it's bad.
I mean, having Ariana Grande kept saying she was going to squeeze juice out of a potato, and she's just squeezing it in front of her face going, come on, juice, give me that juice.
Here's what's even creepier. How many peds are fucking stroking to this show?
So many.
Yeah.
But that's almost what he made the shows for.
I love it. Peds. That's a great new
Well,
nickname.
I'm in a hurry.
Peds.
But it's all it was for. There's so many scenes in Nickelodeon shows where a girl gets blasted in the face with something, some kind of like fluid of some sort.
Slime.
Happens a lot. On their knees oftentimes, and then nonstop sucking toes. And this is Ariana Grande pouring water on. This is just part of like I mean, the confused. I was too old for this.
Yeah.
But the confused feelings is what it put through me as like a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
How old is she here?
A lot of toe stuff.
A child. Why? You getting a boner? Don't.
Don't, Bobby. You're better than that.
Fight it with everything you have inside you. She's a child here.
Yeah, but she's a child here, but she looks exactly the same now as an adult.
Look at this.
Yeah, look at this.
What would be the point of this bit?
It's
Is it
insane.
possible for a teenage girl to drink water upside down?
Let's find out.
That's just a gravity thing.
I'm thirsty.
But it was
Wait, is that Pete hanging over the top of her?
That's crazy.
It's real.
I
But
mean,
they
you
had.
have to shut it off.
Let me tell you something. Yeah.
Please.
Let me tell you something though. If you are in the world of like, how am I going to live life as a behind-the-scenes pedophile? They had the setup because Dan Schneider got all the girls, whatever like he did with them or got them to do, and then this guy, do you remember his name?
Brian Peck.
Brian Peck was like a script, dialogue coach with the kids. And he also, of course, the kids had to stay at his house a lot because they're going to be going over dialogue.
Sure.
And then it turns out in this documentary, this is
that
great.
why you make me stay over your house when I first started the show?
Yeah. I figured something would happen.
Yeah.
In breaking news on the documentary, Drake Bell from Drake and Josh was just getting non-stop butt fucked by that guy.
He was doing boys too.
No.
No, the other guy.
The
The other guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
He's
divided.
they divided it. The girls were going to Dan Schneider's house to sit in feet pools.
That's bad that I had more respect for him that he didn't do boys too.
But I'll tell you what's hilarious. When there's a pile-on of actual nefarious, terrible things that somebody has done, the other stuff seems so weak in comparison because that's what you were saying, Lou, about it getting better. The first 2 episodes rely heavily on, like, he would come in and ask us if he could call, if it was okay if he called me and the other girl writer the girls. And I said, yeah, it's fine. He goes, good. I hate girls who are uptight about stuff like that. And that's when I knew. This was about to be bad. It was
Right.
like bad.
Yeah.
Drake Bell's getting cornholed in his dressing room and afraid to tell his own parents. She was upset about absolutely nothing.
But the Schneider guy,
Yeah.
he wrote good shows.
Did he?
I mean,
who?
I mean, Henry Danger, fucking hilarious.
I never
show.
saw any of these shows.
I have a kid, a young boy, and that's the shows we used to watch, and it's very funny. He's a good writer. So with talent,
I'm very shocked by this.
Well, I don't know if he was the writer also. I think
well, he was the
produced
creator.
all of it.
He was a producer, creator, and he made all these shows, and he wrote on them too.
I feel like a special needs guy could write for children.
They could.
You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
look at the cat.
Henry Danger was good.
Look, I got a thing from booking department, right? And it was from a girl who was part of this. And it was called "I'm Glad My Mom Died" was the name of the book, right?
Oh,
I take
yeah.
it home, I read it. And they go, do you want her on your show? I go, she's not fucking coming in here. She's going to be on 60 Minutes. Good Morning America. This fucking story is insane.
Was it Jeanette McCurdy? Is it that one? Yeah, right.
And her mom was giving her showers and checking her for bumps until she was like 17.
Yeah, she was the girl from iCarly.
Yeah.
That was more my childhood.
Which one was that? Can I see her?
Yeah.
I watched iCarly too. Is that the star?
The friend. No, the friend.
The blonde?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The best friend. And I feel terrible saying it those times. I'm like, that girl's going to be very pretty when she grows up.
She is.
And then she is pretty, but she was all kinds of terrible shit happened to her.
Yeah.
And then
Sam.
she started hopping from NBA player to NBA player.
Well, who
really getting it split open.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing.
She's a fitness person now.
She did a thing with Ariana Grande, right? They were on the show together. And then she found out that Dan Snyder took Ariana Grande, maybe another girl, to a movie star's house to play games. It's a beloved movie star.
She didn't name the movie star?
She did.
She did.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it?
I don't want to do
Charlton
it.
Heston.
Look, can I tell you something?
Was it George Clooney?
I would say a bigger star than George Clooney.
Bigger than George Clooney.
More beloved.
Tom Cruise.
Did you hear my guess of Charlton Heston?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said it was a bigger star.
Yeah.
Kirk Douglas.
Oh, you're going big. You're going old. You're going John Wayne without his wig.
Can you say what it is?
Give it. Say it without saying it.
All right, I'll give you I'll say it without saying it. Life is like a box of chocolate.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Nice,
It was
dude.
now, we don't know. You haven't guessed from that because a lot of people do that impression.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Rob McElhaney doing an impression of him on a show on Apple TV. No, the whole thing is so. And how do they all get together? I don't want to believe. Like, I'm not big on buying into a bunch of guys in robes having meetings to discuss the evil intentions of Hollywood. But then these guys get in these positions of power over Nickelodeon, and they work that system solely to do it as long as they can. And then when they dip off, I'm not at the fourth part yet, but I've watched enough stuff on this. When it started getting like too much, where it was like boiling over, and it was like they had to make some kind of a move, they just go, "All right, Dan, we're going to let you go. Here's $40 billion, and just go chill in your foot pool.
Just go buy an island.
Yeah, just like get out of here." And then
I can't believe I'm out. This sucks.
like nothing went haywire. It's like, but this guy, they would say the thing. There was a character, I guess, on the Amanda Show or all that, and her name was like something Taint,
Yes.
like Agent Taint.
Yeah.
And they were like, and the girls that were blowing the whistle, they were like in the green room. They wasn't like a surprising thing. In the writer's room, he was like, "This will be hilarious because people won't know watching that it means between the balls and asshole."
He did do a lot on Henry Danger. There was a lot of adult jokes hidden inside of the thing.
That's why you liked it, and that is why
funny.
it's not supposed to be on children's television.
Yeah. Your kid's getting hypnitized.
And that's why Max uses his penis as an iPhone station.
Oh,
do.
my God.
He goes, "You want to go outside and have a snowball fight?" and wink at the camera. Because you go, "Oh, they're talking about passing cum from one person to the other." But they're showing them snowball fighting. "Do you like cream pies, Ariana?" "It's my favorite kind of pie." Wink. It really is I'm curious. I'm excited to watch the fourth part because that third one was pretty heavy with Drake Bell. I mean, that guy, you think he would have come out with this rationale years ago because he went through such public, like, being fucked up. Then he did a Jason Andor's move and became famous, like, in Mexico or so. He's moved to Mexico and changed his name to, like, Drake Un Fuego or something. And he just sings in Spanish. That's what. Do you remember Jason Andor's at all, the comedian? He was a white comic that was in the black circuit with me when I first started. He did Bad Boys of Comedy also with me, and then just one day, he's white and Jewish actually, and one day he just moved to the Dominican Republic. He speaks Spanish, and he just became like a zany like the comedy there is very different from here. Yeah. So his comedy has now become like like little skits where he's like, "Oh, yeah, coconut hit my head." It's so bad.
He has a fruit hat on.
I mean, I'm not exaggerating. It's so like, yeah.
What's his Dominican name? Do you remember?
I know this guy.
El Tigre something.
I remember this dude.
Yeah. He was always around,
El Tigre Loco or something.
Something like that. El Tigre Loco. Yeah, you have to find it because if you look up Jason Andors on YouTube, it's not any of that stuff. You have to find his like page like El Tigre. But I think he's trying to keep it separate. His claim to fame that I always loved is he used to bang Sandra from The Cosby Show. But well before I met him.
Which one was Sandra?
The one who came back from college. Elvin's wife.
Oh, yeah, Elvin. I never liked Elvin.
You know, the inexplicable...
I don't know, his face.
You don't like Elvin? I like to talk about the inexplicable white children, light children that Cliff and Claire had.
Is this him?
This is him.
That's old. This is El Tigre Vocano.
El Tigre Vacano.
O mejor, una. Milagros.
You don't. Oh, this is him on Dominicans Got Talent.
There's only 3 contestants.
2 of them play baseball.
But barefoot, which is a talent. You try around those bases barefoot.
Did you guys see the other documentary about abuse, the Patriots Dynasty, where the entire team cried every night while they won championships? That's how fucking Belichick destroyed all of them.
Just broke their spirits?
Just broke them. After a win, he'd be like this, well, that was shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hang on, Ron, real quick. I'm sorry. Bobby, Bill Belichick's
I know
the
who
coach.
Bill Belichick
Okay,
is. I know who Bill Belichick is.
You started to panic.
Yeah, well, I panic when sports comes up. You get those stupid eyebrows go up.
Why? You don't watch sports? I mean,
I do.
You're a Boston.
I am. I love Belichick. I love the dynasty. I love the Patriots.
You won't after watching this.
Why?
Because the owner throws them under the bus.
Do you know why I love Belichick? Because before Belichick, who do we have? Pete Carroll.
Parcells.
Yeah, Pete Carroll, who also won a Super Bowl.
Not with us. Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Okay? And I remember we were at the game. It was terribly cold. It was awful being out there in Foxborough, the old one. And they won. And Pete Carroll got so excited, he ran, him and another coach, ran out, hugged each other, and then fell to the ground holding each other. And you heard the crowd go, ugh. So you go from a guy who's holding another man for a win that doesn't even really matter, and you're just on the ground rolling around with each other, to Belichick, who, you know, nothing's good. I love it. His press conference were the best. Yeah, whatever.
He broke Tommy. Tommy, it comes up, and I'm saying it's Tommy because that's what the owner called him.
Sure.
And he was like, Tommy was crying. And Tommy brought his wife over to my house, and they were both upset about Bill. And like literally every player on the team is like, that fucking cocksucker.
Really?
That piece of shit. Every single person. And this thing was produced by the owner, who we won 6 fucking Super Bowls for.
And they went every year to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I assumed he was a piece of shit. It's funny when you watch a nice documentary you like, but it just ends up coming around to what you thought from the beginning. I did that with the Manti Te'o one. That's the guy who had the fake girlfriend. Somebody like a trans person was catfishing him.
Yeah, she died.
A trans dude was catfishing him all through his like senior year, like when he was going for the Heisman, and. They do a documentary. It's like, hear his side and maybe you understand more. And I watched that whole hour and a half thing and I'm like, no, the same conclusion I had in the start. This guy is dumb as shit.
Yeah. He thought it was his girlfriend. He was saying, it's my girlfriend.
It's my longtime girlfriend. Have you ever seen her? Pictures?
Yeah. She's a model.
Even a video of her saying hi. And then that was so funny. Whatever the picture he used was, at one point, all he had of her was one video. It's like, can you send me a video of you saying hi? And the trans person went and begged the girl, because she knew the girl, was like, can you just take a video saying hi for some reason? She's like, I guess. And then she just sent that to him, and he's like, that's enough. That's all the proof I need to now. Now I will dedicate my life to you again.
Some people find love that way.
Well,
some people we know find love that way.
What?
So,
well, you'd rather be catfished by a stranger or somebody you know? Because this was like somebody from his neighborhood that was fucking doing this.
Oh, yeah. And it was, by the way, that's the fun. Talk about the least remorse I've ever seen, and it might be with the painted on personality that comes with being a flamboyant trans person. But I mean, they were just like, yeah, I felt bad, but like, whatever.
Yeah.
That's their Manti Te'o was like, and my whole family came together to help me mourn and grieve over the thing. And she's like, yeah, I do feel bad about that, but whatever.
It wasn't even.
How do you end up in the middle of the islands and then get into the whole Jesus thing? You know what I mean?
know.
Like, you couldn't be further away from Jesus.
It's true.
You know?
Just pure nature.
Yeah.
Like, it's all a big mistake. Who cares? It's all a big accident.
I'd rather get catfished by somebody I don't know
Yeah.
than like
Of course.
Luis Gomez.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they're laughing at you.
Right.
Even if they have to make an uncomfortable admission eventually, it's still a funny story on their end. For you, you're a buffoon who changed elements of your life for someone you met on the phone.
I got catfished back in the early days of Instant Messenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, a girl down in Tennessee. She
Yeah.
was, I mean, smoking hot.
Yeah.
Smoking hot. And I finally booked a gig down in Tennessee, and she was supposed to show up.
It's finally going to happen, dude.
She never fucking showed up. It wound up being some dude. Some dude who.
Did you jack to him, though?
Yeah, of course. I'm not going to waste a trip down to Tennessee.
No, you went down
No,
there.
I mean, while you were doing the
To the
IM
girl?
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we had some sexy conversations.
Oh.
Hey.
That's
you know
gay. You're
what?
gay now.
No, he was, I'm bi.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
You're
actually,
bisexual.
he did good sex text.
Yeah.
Oh, it was really
Guys
hot.
are actually better.
Oh, if
Guys-
I wish I had those.
Yeah.
Oh, the back and forth on Instant Messenger was so hot. He really got me.
I never got catfished like that. I've gotten catfished in the most basic sense of, those were only all face pictures. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
now that I think back, these
Biggin?
were all face pictures for sure.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing early, like Instant Messenger one, because you would just get like, there was no videos.
was
and
no
stuff.
video.
So you get a picture, and like, yeah, one time I had a girl that came, she just wanted to hook up, and we did her. It was her ass cheeks were hairy. I had to make an excuse. I had to make an excuse to stop, which is a rough thing to do when a woman is on all fours. When a woman's on all fours, ready to have sex, and you're
Yeah.
going, I got to get out of this. Like, this is not going to happen.
What were her balls like?
Tucked away.
You're
It was
already
bad.
there. So literally, hair on her ass.
By the way, yeah, literally hair on her ass. It was so
On the
early.
cheeks.
It was
On the
so
cheeks, not even the asshole.
cheeks.
Not, it,
and
did
the
it,
asshole.
It came.
Yeah, of course,
Did
the
it
asshole.
come out of the asshole and connect to the cheeks? or
If it was ground zero, like the cowlick where hair begins,
Yeah.
it would be going from side cheek combing into.
She could comb
Remember
it.
like Journey album covers?
Yeah.
Like it would, the feathers would come into. Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
was
like
it
that.
was it like did she comb it like a beard for a guy who like owns like a brewery, like, you know,
I don't know if she combed it, but I will say it had a definite direction.
direction?
Yeah.
Good. That's
but
nice.
it wouldn't stay combed. You know what I
No,
mean?
no.
But I think probably when she took her jeans down, it swiped it all going in the same direction.
It was so bad, and I always say I was so young in comedy, and she just said she said she knew another comic. I don't know if she said she dated him or what. I don't want to throw, but she was like, and somebody goes, "Yeah, he hooked up with Eddie Brill." Eddie Brill.
Oh
of all
my
people.
God.
And I'm like, "Ooh, me and Eddie Brill splitting ass. All right." Eddie Brill.
Yeah, but Eddie Brill manned up
It's
and
like
still
50
did it.
something. Yeah, he may
Yeah.
have done it.
Yeah,
He may have done it. I'd be like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
I didn't realize what time it was."
I had a girl with hair. I met a Greek girl at a red light late at night one night, just
Okay.
in the car, and we started talking. I got her number, and she came to my house the next night, and she had like stubble on her face. We were making out, and then we stopped, and then I was like, all right, let me shave. Maybe I didn't shave. So the next night I shaved as
So
close.
there was a next night.
There was a next night.
Oh, I really love it.
So the next
You
night,
dealt with the stubble the first night.
I thought it might have been me, so I shaved. I mean, there was nothing, and then we started kissing, and it was 100% her. And I remember I reached down her back, and I felt the hair up at the top of her jeans coming up her spine, and I was like, "Yeah, boy."
Yeah, if you could do this to it, if you could like take a 3-finger pull on it, it's
Yeah.
too
And
long.
this was 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, it's actually my wife. I married her.
That is crazy. Oh, dude, hair coming out of the.
The back. Yeah. Hair. I had a hair on a nipple once too. just one, and it was like 3 feet long. I remember I pulled it, and I was going, "What's this?" And her tit was coming out with it.
Oh, God.
She goes, "I go, you couldn't have plucked this 4 months ago when it was only 3 inches long."
There was a girl when I was younger, chubby girl, and had small boobs, and then had 3 very prominent hairs, like Sweet Pea, just 3, but each you could have named them. They were so they were so out there.
What a reference point.
They were so Oh, because I do want to clear this up from our earlier conversation. Dan Schneider from Nickelodeon. I've always said I thought it's weird that Arvid from the nerd from Head of the Class didn't really get in any trouble, because I thought those two were a writing team actually that went off and started writing all these shows initially. And I've always said, I go, maybe I bet Arvid's probably into this weird shit too. Arvid not involved at all. It was the cool kid with the leather jacket from Head of the Class that was his writing partner, because he's in all these pictures.
Let's get a cast pick from Head of the Class.
Robin Givens, young hot Robin Givens. There was a kid in there named Tony something. I can't. The nerd kid that played Alex the nerd. He was one of the Cobra Kai, just a background Cobra Kai in Karate Kid.
All right, so that started with
Howard Hessman.
Dr. Johnny Fever, and then became the Scottish comic.
Billy
Connolly.
Connolly,
yeah.
Billy Connolly.
Oh, so you thought the weirdo with the glasses.
So I thought it was Arvid and Dennis Blunden, but it's actually Eric's character.
But that guy looks like a creep.
Yeah.
But
he looks
like
like Larry from Three Stooges. I mean,
but I don't know how much. I definitely thought Arvid was one of the guys. That makes sense to me. I'm like, Arvid did everything in Hollywood just to get to a point where he can molest young women.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It looks like he's geared up for that, but not him at all. The fat kid and the cool kid.
That's the guy from War Games.
Who?
Which one?
Isn't it? From here, it looks like.
Who?
War Games.
War Games was
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick.
No, I know, but you know when he goes to meet the two guys to find out the back door.
I got you, but which person in the
nerd?
You can't point to a picture very far
away. The guy
away.
all the way on the right.
Arvid.
It's the nerd.
Yes.
Maybe he may have been in some other things, but I do think it's funny. That was the best too. I like when nerds in the '80s played nerds, and they didn't realize they were cast for being nerds.
Right.
And then so like in their regular auditions, or not auditions, but interviews and stuff would try to come out like, this is the cool me. He goes, you look like a nerd who combed his hair different. Like it never played. What's the Carradine, right? The is that his brother?
Yeah, he's the youngest. Not David Carradine's brother. Yeah. There's David, Keith, and then the nerd Carradine.
Yeah, Robert.
Yes,
Robert Carradine. Yeah, that's what he was. And same thing, Anthony Edwards. Always was just kind of a dork from that day on.
Yeah.
Never really got to play anybody that cool.
Well, what about when he was Goose? He had the fucking unbelievably hot chick, and then he died.
He did.
What was her name?
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan. She was hot back then too. Cutie patootie.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I don't think Goose was long for this world. I still don't even see how that impact did it. I don't. The back of the chair hits the cockpit top.
Yeah, it snapped his neck.
How?
Because you shoot up. A rocket shoots you out of the plane.
You're all strapped in, dude.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to.
Bobby's a fighter pilot.
Yeah.
So he's been trained.
I've done that on Tourgasm, one of the episodes, episode 9.
Did you guys fly? You guys flew your own G?
We flew Mustangs. You shoot out, a rocket shoots you out, and the top, you can see it. He smashes his head and cracks his neck.
Doesn't smash his head.
He smashes his head.
Doesn't.
100%.
He's
watch. He smashes
his
head.
Back up in the air.
He smashes his head.
I mean,
on the top, you see it.
I think she should have a lawsuit for her and that baby. You know what I mean? Like this thing did not work the way it was designed.
Yeah, why did his son go into fighter piloting? He could have just spent all that fucking cash the government gave him.
Yeah.
Sitting back. You got to get to the actual ejection.
Yeah, the end. It's at the end.
Starts going haywire. This is all the good times. Here we go.
Here we go. Right here. Ready? Pull, bang.
Hey, watch.
Watch. There's shoot, rocket, smash.
Back.
Head back.
Back.
Here's the thing.
Head back.
In wrestling, they teach you to take it all on your back, and that's where he took it.
He took it all on his back.
Yeah.
He took a pratfall.
Boom.
Yeah.
Right there.
Boom.
Neck.
Nope.
Neck. Right there. Snap.
Nope.
Snap.
I'm telling you, the problem was, as Miles Turner, the Goose people, they're calling him Goose because they have long necks.
Right.
And they're too wiry. A shorter-necked man would have survived that.
You know, that's true. You don't see a lot of actual tall fighter pilots. You know what I mean? They're like the old astronauts in the Mercury program. The guy's a hero, but he weighs 138 pounds.
Actually, he got eaten by a shark in the water. They
I'll
don't
accept
show that part.
I'll accept that.
When they pulled him out, he was half a torso.
Did they try to redo Head of the Class? How dare they?
I hoped so.
No, you can't do that.
Who's going to be the pedophile in this one?
Go to the big go to the big cast picture on there because I'm trying to.
Let's pick the pedophile from the new show.
For Head of the Class being, I would say, probably not that successful or long running of a show. That cast, they had a few. The guy, the Hispanic kid, not that one. The other picture that was up of the whole cast. It was a big
Look,
group
both
picture.
the pedophiles are wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, this one here. If they really did it. And I guess that's why I thought it was Arvid and Blunden. They were always in the back of the room, I assume, plotting pedophilia.
Right.
But they,
That's Schneider up on the top right.
that's
Holding the nerd?
Richard Pryor's
Yeah, he's
daughter.
holding the nerd.
Richard Pryor's
Is that
daughter.
Rain?
Yep, Rain Pryor, all the way on the left. Christine, one of the 3 black people, all the way on the left. All the way. All the way. Yes.
Here?
Yes.
Yeah,
Guy
that's-
I didn't know
face.
she was black.
I
Because you're a
didn't,
racist.
I didn't know she was a woman.
I was like, I'm in this area.
She's a comic for sure. Yeah, that was so, and there was that, and then the kid down, Michael something, the Hispanic kid in the front, was New York Undercover forever. Him and Malik Yoba.
That's so surprising that the other guys weren't the molesters.
I know.
They look like they molest.
They haven't quite gotten into Dan actually molesting yet.
Not
I don't
molesting.
think he molested. I think he just.
But
Made
there's
him
2 other
flirted?
people in the production that, like, you know, one
Yeah.
sent the picture of himself masturbating to the 9-year-old.
Right.
Oh, that's right. There was.
He definitely didn't know the internet was going to be so big.
I forgot. There was another guy who was super, like a kind of a handsome, good-looking young PA,
Yeah.
and he would do like he would get the extras. They really had a whole system going. The kids that were the extras,
Yeah.
he would gather that and get their information, and then just start emailing with them. And then one mom was like, her 11-year-old daughter or whatever came, and you have a son that young. Goes one day, shut down her computer and ran into a room and slammed the door. And then when she said it, she was like, that nice man who then just sent a picture of himself naked. Now, if I was a defense attorney, here's what I would say.
You have defense fingers?
They do. They said he sent a picture. Yes.
That's when Jay's serious.
They say he sent a picture of himself masturbating. Now, I'll argue there's no such thing as a picture masturbating. You have to send a video of masturbating. It's a picture of you holding your dick.
Right. Unless
That's
it's
the-
unless it's 15 pictures together, and if you scroll through it, it'll go. brrrr.
Okay, a flip book. Or if
be a
the penis in hand were blurry, I will accept that as a picture of masturbating. But if
there's
I
mo-
can see everything clear,
Yeah.
just holding wiener, not
it-
masturbating.
You need some movement. You need a little blur movement.
I'm going to ask the jury to rescind everything that you've heard over the last couple hours.
What if
this
he's-
is merely a man holding his own penis.
Yeah,
What if
I'm
the-
not saying it's cool. I'm just saying you're stretching the crime a bit
But
here.
what if he's holding it and there's something shooting out of the top of it?
Oh, Bobby, that's cum.
I have to explain this to you every week.
That thing that you say is shooting, that's jizz. Okay.
let me end the confusion. That's jizz.
Yeah.
If there's something coming out of it, you can't see a picture of masturbation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, as much as I hate to, we got to take a break. That's how radio works. We'll be right back with the great Ron Bennington. It's The Bonfire.
What's up, everybody? This your boy Earthquake, and you know you can check me out on my show, Quake House, 4 p.m. Eastern on Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio, Channel 96. Nothing is off limits because we're comedians, so every topic is discussed with the attitude of making it funny. I like to call it The View with Comedians. 100% funny. It's about bringing comedians to the light of the world. Quake's House, Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio, Channel 96, or anytime on the Sirius XM app.
Because sometimes the music needs to speak for itself. Calm your commute with the instrumental channels on the Sirius XM app. From smooth jazz and epic orchestras to lo-fi beats and high-energy rock anthems. Find over a dozen instrumental channels available anytime. At home, on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
Guys, you've probably heard of Viagra or Cialis. Looking for something beyond the usual pill? Meet Rougiette Ready. Other companies rely on similar ingredients to support blood flow. Rougiette Ready is next-generation prescription treatment designed to help amplify arousal in the brain and increase blood flow. Its 3-in-1 formula dissolves under your tongue to absorb fast. Be ready in just 15 minutes on average. Stay confident, present, and in control when the moment's right. Over 150,000 men have made the switch. Read their customer reviews right on the site. Rougiette connects you with a board-certified doctor 100% online and can ship quickly to your door. Connect with a provider at rougiette.com/comedy to see if a Rougiette-ready prescription is right for you. That's RUGIET.com/COMEDY and use promo code COMEDY to get 15% off today. Head to rougiette.com/comedy and use code COMEDY to get 15% off today. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. Please visit the Rougiette website for full safety information.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Baseball's all about the games, and the best in daily gaming is on the MLB app, where every day starts with new puzzles and challenges. Test your skills with MLB Pickle, the ultimate mystery player challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Or chase the $5.6 million jackpot and beat the streak, presented by BetMGM. And for an all-new spin on fantasy sports, there's Spinball. The game's official home for games is on the MLB app. MLB trademarks used with permission. No purchase necessary. Restrictions apply. For official rules, go to MLB.com/play/official rules.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. And that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/comedy. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/comedy right now, try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/comedy. ZipRecruiter.com/comedy. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
And now back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Back shooting the shit with the best that ever did it. Ron Bennington, Bonfire, Faction Talk, Sirius XM 103, Big Jokerson, Robert Kelly.
Bobby, you went to Catholic school?
I went to Catholic school for 1 year in first grade, got held back, went back in 5th grade, and got kicked out.
Our mother of the hard knocks?
I got kicked out because I got punched in the face by my stepfather, and the nun was like, he shouldn't come back here. I went to school crying.
Well, she's like, that was my job.
Yeah.
I don't like this kid coming all lumped up.
I remember one of the kids in first grade, the kid peed, and she hit him in the head with a book.
Nice.
Yeah.
He peed his pants?
He peed just sitting down. We were seeing he had to pee, and he didn't
know how to say, hey.
He didn't know how to say. We had to just sit there, and he was raising his hand, and she wouldn't answer him, and then he peed, and she came over and hit him in the head with a, smacked him in the head with a book.
If it was okay to use corporal punishment on children in school, I would have become a teacher. That'd be nice, dude. Just
It was
just like a law, like you can't lose. You know what I mean? Like you can just you completely governed by fear and physical violence.
You could,
and no one could stop you.
Yeah, back in the day, you could hit kids in school. A teacher could hit you.
Here's what happened. There was this 7th grade fucking teacher that used to hit you with a paddle and then make you sign it. And then like 5 years later, he fucking came and was in fucking high school, and a bunch of us showed up at his fucking room the first day. It was like jailhouse shit. You know what I mean? We were like, hey, motherfucker, when's the last time you hit a fucking kid? And he was like, guys, you know what I mean? Guys, you're young. Guys. Get me out of here. It was fucking hilarious, though, because his whole attitude changed. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, because now you guys are taller and like
Yeah, we would have
it's,
stabbed them to death.
it's oh man.
I got suspended from school in 8th grade for the gym teacher was about to beat up my friend in the hallway during recess, and I went in to use the bathroom, and I saw him, and then me and my friend beat up the gym teacher together.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And they suspended us for 2 weeks
On what grounds?
on beating up a gym teacher.
Yeah.
But he deserved it.
Well, that's better than I like the school in the beginning of Lean on Me when they start playing Welcome to the Jungle in that movie, and one of them, the scene that I always see not being that big, it didn't really resonate throughout the school. Was that the one teacher they were holding his head and just pounding his head on the ground, like with blood coming out of the back of his head, and then it was just like in the teacher's lounge 5 minutes later, like this is getting crazy.
This is nuts.
I think we have to get a black principal in here.
This is like a Guns N' Roses song. It's that bad. Guns N' Roses was a band.
I know who Guns N' Roses
Okay, I
is.
didn't-
Guy
From the 80s.
yeah, the guy still wears the dumb hat.
Who?
Slash.
Yes.
Bingo.
He does wear the hat.
He wears the dumb hat.
Did you see Slash at the
Oh,
Oscars with
just
My
annoying.
Name's Ken?
Yeah, they always whip
Yeah.
him out like a fucking robot now.
Yeah.
We
he
need a
is.
guitar solo. Get the dummy with the hat.
It's really true. He is
He
like
looks-
the go-to guy.
He looks like Jeff Ross now.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's it's the Madonna thing. You get up close, it falls apart big. Because I've seen him where you're like, still has the shirt open, and it still looks like he's not like he doesn't have like a fat dad body or anything. And then you get close and you go, oh no, it's getting like that late years Ric Flair chest.
Oh,
I hate
there
that
he
hat.
Is. Just that, yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. It's like annoying.
Do you know why you hate it? Because it's not the hat, it's prop.
Yeah.
That thing is so thick and just meant to stay on his head. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like it's not. It feels like Mickey Mouse gloves. If you go when the person takes their gloves off.
Yeah.
When they take a break from being Mickey Mouse.
I think Axl wore the hat first, and then Slash took it over.
No, Axl wore a headband, didn't he?
Yeah, he was always
that was later. That was later. I think right at the beginning.
Really?
I don't know about that.
I know Appetite for Destruction. It was already Slash.
Slash.
I saw Guns N' Roses before anybody knew who they were. It was before the album came out.
Yeah.
And
where?
It was in Plant City, Florida, and they were opening up for Motley Crue, and we had just played fucking softball against Motley Crue. I just started radio, and we're standing backstage, and these fucking people come out, these kids, and they're just getting their picture taken, and we're going like, who the fuck are these guys? They were like fucking glowing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who these guys are, but they seem
There's somebody.
great. And then they fucking open up. Nobody knew their songs and fucking blew everybody away.
That's awesome.
It was unbelievable. And later, like, I go and see the music director. And like I had already told these guys, I wanted to bring my own albums in from home. That's how bad classic rock was at the time. But I'm like, hey, do you know these guys? This fucking song is great. He goes, yeah, but it's too hard to play in the morning. And I'm like, no, and he goes, and then we go around, and then he fucking finally finds Sweet Child of Mine. And he's like, oh, this is the radio song, not Welcome to the Jungle. We could play this at 8 o'clock in the morning.
So you broke Guns N' Roses?
I didn't break them, but I did break them in Tampa.
Wow.
Did you get to see an unknown Marilyn Manson at all down in Florida?
There was a band called the Genitorturers, right? So, I mean, this was like Dominatrix with a metal band.
Like Jack Off Jill, those were all like Florida bands.
And they had these fucking, they were like bringing their, and the lead singer of the Genitorturers was hot as fuck. And she would, bring slaves in and smack them around while we were on the air. And they're like, we have our friends here. I go, who are they? There's some guys with fucking lunch boxes. I go, don't let those motherfuckers in here. We kept them in the hall. We didn't let them come in because we were with the hot chick. And a friend of mine had managed them. He fucking hated Manson. Like, he was like, all the way back there, he's like, everybody else in the band is fucking great, but that kid's fucking sick.
He sucks.
Yeah, he sucks, and he's ugly, and he's sick.
Like
I don't think you're going to. We did a thing with the Genitorturers like 8 o'clock in the morning, and people were running out and throwing up because she was putting spikes through my producer's dick.
Jesus Christ. That's when radio is good.
Yeah. That's when radio you could come up with something sick and not do anything the rest of the day.
Oh, this is her a little older, Christine.
Yeah, this is her.
that was Madonna.
Yeah. She has a muffin top on her back now. Like, no, that's not what I meant.
She still has to wear the same clothes.
Do you think Manson will ever be able to have a public life again, or
He's on tour with Five Finger Death Punch. They're starting a
and
tour.
he's not going to do jail at all?
No, everyone dropped. All the charges got dropped. Everyone came out and said, like, Evan Rachel Wood basically, like, kind of got them all goosed up to do it, and then they all just kind of pulled back and were like, eh.
And she couldn't make it happen?
I guess not.
What were the charges? What was he saying?
They had all kinds of like sexual abuse and torture type stuff and everything.
As they say on TikTok, grape.
But it was, they definitely, like, it all got dropped.
What kind of sex did they think they were going to have when they hooked up with Marilyn Manson?
That's almost the thing when you hear it's like he used this, and she calls this thing like this electrical thing that is designed to, like, you know, shock you and whatever. And then we looked it up, like, she gives it by name, and you look it up. It's like it's like a sex toy you'd find like at. Like on 6th Avenue, like in a place. I thought it was like he was bringing in like an actual like cattle prod, like zipping her while she. They made it sound like it was a McCamey Manor or something.
He had the knife dildo from 7.
But you should agree to it first. You know what I mean? Like, you can't spring it on someone.
Without a doubt. But I do think like,
what are you going to show? You're going to show the prototype? This is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but if you went to Marilyn Manson's house and he started making love to you on a bearskin rug, you'd be like, "What the fuck's happening here?"
Exactly.
Like, is it going to rain blood? Are you going to release hounds on us at some point?
Yeah, exactly.
Is something crazy about to go down? How come you're not cutting yourself? That's the problem. He should have died. He should have been the 33. He should have been in the 33 club. 27 would have been a little young for him, still be known. 33, he would have died a legend. And now he just is an old guy who has to do that. Yeah. You know what I mean? He has to go put a contact lens in. And by the way, if he doesn't, I'll be upset. Yeah. Once he accepts adulthood completely, I'm like, I'm out now.
Yeah.
But also, I am going to sit here and say I think it's weird that you're doing that at this age. Like,
right, it doesn't quite work the same way.
You have to do it, but all you got to do is stay thin, or whatever you were when you started. Do you know what I mean? If you stay what you were when you started, or in your prime at least, you'll be fine. Axl Rose gets shit for one thing. No one even cares. I don't think he could sing that good back then.
No,
he couldn't.
He couldn't. He was always a problem with singing. It was that he looked awesome.
Yeah.
And they played their part.
Yeah, now he's always in True Religion jeans. He looks like he lives in St. Pete.
Oh, my God. I don't know what's going on.
Hilarious insult.
He has his hair cut like he's, what Edward Norton did in 25th Hour? He has his hair cut where he's like, I don't want to get raped when I go to prison, so I'm making myself ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, that he could do something else with it.
Yeah.
There's choices that could be made. You don't have to have that haircut.
Was that work done to his face too? I think it looks
I
odd.
don't know, man. It looks like a picture of someone's mom. That haircut is terrible.
Yeah. He's still not as bad as Vince Neil. Neil
Robert Smith
terrible.
kept his look.
Yeah, Robert Smith. Jesus Christ.
Still dressing like a goth.
No, still dressing like a goth, but his, again, the same thing. His body does not support that look.
Yeah, but Jovi aged well. Jovi wears like
because of the music.
Yeah, he looks like he has some type of fucking wine in Long Island.
Yeah.
Like
he does. He has his own vineyard and shit. But
they made a smart move, Bon Jovi. Yeah. They went before he was not cool looking anymore to young people. They switched their music to adult contemporary before they hit the age.
Wasn't it always adult contemporary?
I think if you go back to like
I
think if you go back to like the Runaway and those things, like it was always like radio.
It was always girl first.
It was radio ready rock for sure, but it was definitely like I thought it was cool. I thought they looked cool and everything, and they stopped that and started just putting on like, you know, very well fitting jackets over. They started dressing like lesbians, but early enough in their career.
Lesbians. He does dress like a lesbian.
Absolutely. Looks like the Indigo Girls. But he's been dressing like that since he didn't look like that.
Right.
So he eased the audience in.
I did the same thing with my baldness.
You jumped in way early.
I jumped in early. I shaved it when I had a widow's peak.
But here's the thing. Would you have rather been like in a hard fucking metal band with guys showing up or doing this kind of shit and look out and see beautiful women? everywhere.
Yeah, no, this for sure. No, Matt Rife figured it out. My audience is like a sausage party, dude. It looks like a Sons of Anarchy meeting at my shows.
my front row is just me over and over again.
Yeah, same thing.
And there's just one gay guy. Hi, Bobby.
Yeah. And then there are girls who have to take on a 45-minute journey of looking at me like, all right, I came, to being like, all right, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, the only hot chicks at the end when they're just taking the photo of their boyfriend. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Do you want to get in?
How many times somebody says, no, I'm good to pictures? Like, don't have this conversation away from me.
Yes.
Do you want a picture? No, I don't care about that, man. I just want to say it's a good show. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I already started putting my arm around you. And
I'm here with my husband. So I'll take it. I'll take the picture.
Oh,
now,
yeah. Or they complain about me to me for their husbands. He goes, every morning with the song starting the show and then Jacob's voice and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, okay. And you're like, okay. And he's like, I love it. And he smiles in the picture with you.
I don't give a shit what she says. She fucking hates your guts.
She's a crabby bitch. I probably shouldn't have brought her, but anyway.
Now, what band do you think had equal male and female fans? Because I think that's the rarest gig of all.
It was an era. 80s hair metal.
I think
Poison.
Aerosmith. I remember going to Aerosmith concerts. There was a lot of dudes and a lot of chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because their shit was pretty hard at the beginning, pretty heavy. And then
and when they came back
and
from
then they
rehab.
came back and they had Angel and all that shit. And
they had some guys hoping they would get back to the old sound.
They would still play some of the old stuff. Yeah. I think that was one of the bands.
Aerosmith, I'm sure, especially now.
Yeah.
You'll get all kinds of stuff. But I think like a young Poison.
Van Halen.
I'm sure Guns N' Roses.
Van Halen.
Van Halen probably too.
Yeah, when they went to Hagar, they had a lot of girls, and when they came out, they were pretty heavy. And I saw them with Hagar, and it was pretty mixed. A lot of hot chicks, and shit and dudes.
Which Van Halen did you prefer?
You know what? I used to prefer David Lee Roth, but then I went back and did a deep dive on Hagar, and Hagar was a better singer.
Oh,
I like Hagar.
David Lee, you're a better singer than fucking David Lee.
I mean,
Roth.
yeah, it's kind of sad.
You said like, oh, it's a good idea, Bobby. I brought this up at home many
times on the show.
Yeah.
You have drawings?
Something that you hang from, and I've heard the argument from choke jerkers themselves why this is not a good idea, but I think it is. You have to acknowledge it every 30 seconds in some way, and the first time you don't acknowledge it, it releases
I'd have
you.
trouble coming if I had to constantly.
Yeah, you got to focus on jerking off.
That's been the argument. And also the argument says what you're chasing, a part of that rush, is if there's not a chance you might die.
How about this?
From it, that there's like, what's the point of doing it? It wouldn't be that exciting anymore.
If I can go on Shark Tank with you, if I can add this, you add some type of heart monitor, and as soon as your heart rate goes down past a certain spot, it releases. How's that?
I don't mind that.
Right? You slap it on your chest, or maybe an iWatch app, an Apple app.
All right. What about this? As you pass out, suddenly a thing comes in to hit you right in the throat, opens up that air duct for you.
Oh,
there you go.
So like an automatic tracheotomy.
Yes.
Emergency tracheotomy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
and then everybody's happy with it. You give it to your friends for Christmas.
Hey man, try it.
Yeah.
There's no danger.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you got a tracheotomy scar.
Have you ever came where somebody was choking you?
No. I've never gotten into choking or being choked. Also not into nipple play on me.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate when a girl touches. When they go to your nipple and they start licking it, I hate it.
I hate to draw race lines on things. I find black guys always say they enjoy nip stuff more.
They do, yeah. They like a little
nip. I
nip.
don't understand why. Black Lou, not you? Not me. But you've married into a very white universe.
That's interesting.
Correct?
A lot of black guys. Patrice loved the nip.
Yeah.
Nips.
Love the nips being sucked.
Also, I think it's weird.
But he did have tits.
I was going to say. And Patrice, maybe a little more comfortable in his skin than I am. On that is a lot of it too. Don't play on my nips because I feel like you're cranking my tits. Mm-hmm. It's like you're playing with my nips on the edge of my tits. She's supposed to do that to a girl. Yeah, exactly.
She's actually holding your tit with two hands.
Yeah.
And mushing her face into it.
Yeah, I don't love the fact you can gather my tits on my body.
You don't like looking up and she's fucking your tits with a dildo?
Not even with a dildo, just with her pussy.
If you're willing to grab like this, you can really pull tits together. And that's how I feel is what's happening when you touch my nips.
No, I don't like the nips at all. I hate it.
So you weren't familiar that he had come up with that before. You thought?
No, I wasn't. Was I?
I feel like I've said it since we've been on the show to you. I feel like you took that in.
Yeah.
And brought it out, and you're like, I'm going to impress Ron with this really great Shark Tank idea. And then you just stole my idea. What I was most hurt about, Bobby, wasn't that, though. It was, I looked over at Christine, like, with a, you believe this motherfucker face? And Christine was just like, what? I'm like, the thing, the choke jerk thing.
You just yelled at her for not getting the internet right.
We'd still have Lincoln Park.
She's actually glad that he's stealing that.
She's like, oh, God, now you can get out of the laboratory building this thing every day. Christine, try this one.
Are you saying Chester died choking like that, or did...
I feel that Michael Hutchinson was the sacrificial lamb. Nobody wanted to be known
for that after.
I
think
so
Chris
they
Cornell
all said it was suicide afterward.
My argument: Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington both died choke jerking.
You wouldn't rather be thought of as somebody.
The family would rather.
It's the family.
The family would rather.
That's my guess. They go less embarrassing to just say, Chris Cornell was just like he was depressed and couldn't get past it.
I mean, I would feel worse as a father to say he didn't come to me, with these problems. But I'm glad he didn't come and say he's jerking off. You know what I mean?
Did you see? You'd be like, oh, he wasn't in a bad mood. He wasn't depressed about his family, but they'd rather they live in that shame. If you have, is there the picture still of like Chris Cornell's like the crime scene photo afterwards? The thing he's hanging from is something that no one's used for exercise since the 1920s. And it's solely, he brings this in his bag because it's easy and he can just hang from a doorknob on it.
Oh, man.
For sure. It's one of those things that you would step on and do curls with. It's just,
I use those now.
God damn it, Bobby.
I use those now.
Is this the room?
Oh, God.
Wait, you got to get to the, look at that thing. That thing is made, that's just to jack off with.
Yeah. Well, maybe he was working out and he fucked up and he's, well, no, that's a noose.
Yeah, he was choke jerking himself.
I mean, Chris Cornell is probably one of the most attractive people that I ever saw in my life.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't think that he would kill himself.
That's right.
I think but
they all did drugs.
They're heroin addicts.
That's what happened.
Yeah,
So an opiate addict told us once that a lot of people do that because the rush of it mimics like opiate feelings. They said that's why they do it. So people have backed up this theory.
What
before.
if there's a serial killer and he just kills famous people?
Holy shit!
Oh, that'd be great.
Bobby.
Hanging them.
I'll tell you what, you'll never get caught. Jerk off guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have them come on their own stomachs and then hang them from a doorknob. You'll never get caught.
Bobby, that's a screenplay that I've been pitching.
I swear to God.
God damn it,
Ron,
Bobby.
I didn't know that. Did you say that to me?
Yeah.
Fuck, Bobby.
Did you notice how many porn stars keep dying in the last couple months? And that seems sus to me.
Well, I'll tell you what, the one, Jessie Jane, we had her on SDR show like maybe 5 months before she passed away. And she came on, and again, it's one of those things you don't know what to say to people. I think you've had things like this too on the show where I've seen you though with was it Ginger Baker?
Yeah.
When you sent him home.
Yeah.
Like you're like, this isn't right. They're forcing you to do this. This girl came and did the show. I mean, her jaw wouldn't stop moving. She never answered one question. She just kept moving like this. And then I'm such a dummy. I'm like, it's still Jessie Jane. She goes, you ever perform in Tulsa? I go, I do perform in Tulsa. Can I come to a show? Yes, in this condition, you're probably a great audience member. And her husband came out to that show, and I was like, oh, maybe we'll catch her in a different thing. Same, moving 1,000 miles a minute. But I don't know her that well. And then 3 weeks
She's
later,
beautiful.
3 weeks later, dead. Her and her boyfriend just dead next to each other for days. No one even checking on them.
Holy shit.
Just OD'd. She was gorgeous in her day. She was beat up by meth by the time we met her. But she was stunning when she was young.
She's dead at 43.
Yeah.
That's prime stuck porn.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you're absolutely, I'll tell you what though. If you're she was this hot and this like famous. She was dating all the rock stars and everything. When you leave that, there you go. When you leave that and you move back to Oklahoma, it's because of distance to meth, for sure.
Yeah, trying to move into a nice meth neighborhood.
She definitely was getting out of like the Hollywood scene and just was into meth because
California's filled with it.
She was too hot.
Christine just goes against you.
No.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like,
sure it
no,
is.
Christine, there's no meth in California.
Oh my God.
We have to move.
You know,
there's not enough meth in L.A.
I'm always shocked when I find out people do meth in the desert. You know, like in that kind of fucking heat.
Yeah, is that what you want to do? Sweat all day and like be bouncy?
Also, I don't know the meth now, but when I used, the meth would fucking liquefy, right? So then you'd have to sit and drink this fucking terrible
the crystals?
thing.
The
yeah.
crystals?
Ooh. Oh, God, that's awful, but I'm glad.
I'm glad I got it.
I didn't know you could drink liquid meth.
I'm glad I'm holding it down.
But yeah, that was wild just to watch her, like, her last, like...
What are the other porn stars that are dying?
Cagney Lynn.
Yeah, Cagney
Carter.
Lynn is the one who put a shotgun in her mouth, which that's fucking not an easy thing to do.
Well, she's been blowing guys for years. It was probably easier for her.
So you went
just to
down
put
a little deeper?
I think your argument's correct, though.
Yeah.
You got to pull that trigger with your toe.
Yeah.
Or a really, like...
She's blown 9 guys at once.
So
I'm
you're
pretty sure
saying
she's...
You think
she
the
was all the
barrel...
way
to
down
go-
to her mouth.
She put a shotgun in her mouth and throated it.
All the way
Yeah,
down.
she has a
blew around.
trigger hitting her fucking chin.
She didn't shoot herself in the face. She shot herself in the liver.
Yeah, she blew her asshole out from the inside.
Yeah.
Gruesome.
Wow.
I didn't know that with a shotgun in her mouth. I thought that was an OD also.
Also seems like a very nice person. You know what I mean? Like, he was doing well.
Yeah, these guys are great.
I mean,
people.
now they have OnlyFans, right?
I haven't, you know, it's
Only
funny.
for female comedians.
How crazy. I watch these podcast clips from these shows that just bring on OnlyFans girls and basically shit on them and make them feel terrible until they leave. I love them. They're great shows.
Oh.
But they have these girls, and that's what it is. They're lost in this world that it's just like this, and they're so. A lot of them are so not savvy, and there are exceptions to this for sure. But so many of them aren't savvy that even in the world of OnlyFans, that requires nothing but you willing to do it and doing it at your house. And it's guys watching. If you're a hot enough chick or willing to do whatever the stuff guys want to see, you could take pictures with your iPhone 4 and put them up there. And then some guy comes into these things still and goes like, no, you need somebody to organize this and make sure the tiers of OnlyFans. And it's like they come into like still get like pimp
Creeps,
cuts
yeah.
of nothing. And so it's still that kind of a world. And it's just, I'd say it's the dilemma I'm having with the SDR show. As fun as the show is, and they still have porn stars come on and like, they're going to see who could get the bigger butt plug in their butt or something. I still have like that going there, like, oh, this is going to be neat. And almost 100% of the time, by the end of the show, I'm just like, hey, call your family, kiddo. Like, this is, what are you doing? I said the one where my head hit the microphone was completely that girl who goes, she goes, oh, yeah, I guess I love getting toes in my asshole or something. Guys putting their toes up my asshole. So I was like, no way. Then she goes, totally. So then she sat.
Totally.
Yeah, that's her thing.
Totally.
That's her angle.
That's her
wordplay.
That's her T-shirt.
Yeah.
She sat. She put her asshole on my toe. She put my toe up her asshole, and then sat back down in the chair. And Ralph goes, he goes, well, what? He goes, when did you? He goes, when did you realize that you were into that? She goes, well, I think right when I first got in the business, I realized I was into that. So 3 years. She goes, I'm 21 now. So 3 years ago, and I just went. My head just hit the microphone. I'm like, what have I just done?
Yes.
I'm like, this is not going to be something. She's like, when she's giving her sad, like crying in a shower, going like, well, that guy was cool though.
I would have.
Well, here's another one of those stories. Like, and then I just let some dude toe my asshole on a show.
Oh God, that's the stuff I worry about. Just my kid seeing that one day. Dad, is this you?
Right.
Is that Lewis sucking your dick for real?
No, it was a dildo.
Trying to make him understand that.
His girlfriend, actually, his girlfriend now actually liked him because she thought he was really sucking my dick, and she was like, "Wow, he's cool. He's free with his sexuality."
Yeah.
He thought
He wrote, she goes, oh, you're just a homophobe who pretends to suck dicks.
Dude, I got so lost. I thought you were talking about your kid. And
Me
I'm not
too.
even making
I
that
swear
up.
to God,
I'm
me
like,
too.
what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, Lewis sucked off my kid.
No. I think we both thought you were saying your son thought it was awesome That because he thought it was real.
No, Lewis's girlfriend.
Or no, I thought you were saying your son's girlfriend. I was like, son's girlfriend. All right,
I'm gonna have to
Max.
explain that to Max one day. No, that's a dildo. What's a dildo? It's a fake penis. Why is it bigger than yours, Dad?
You can make a Netflix series of Louis J. Gomez talking to a teenage James about what he's done in his life. What a fun one. Thank you so. Oh, we actually have after this commercial break, we'll be airing. We did an interview with Gary Clark Jr.
Yes, it was awesome.
He's so good.
I uncomfortably told him to pick up a guitar with no seconds left in the show. They were
No
like,
seconds left in the show?
He's got to go. And I was like, hey, you want to sing a song? He was like, I guess.
Hang on. We're cutting that.
No, and Jacob, I'm glad you said that because Gary Clark Jr. came to Legion of Skanks last night, and I said to him, I go, dude, we'll take that out because he goes, leave all that shit in there, man. He's like, it's great. He's like, but I just did it, and I was like, eh. He's like, he noodled on it, and he was like, that doesn't sound good on acoustic. I'm good, and he just gave it back, and I was like, yeah. I'm like, and he goes, leave it. He goes, leave it all in, so you don't have to take any of it out. I asked him, I go, we'll take it out. There's an easy cut to make, so we'll cut it out if you want. He was like, I go, Liam said that you'd want that out, and he was like, you don't take that out.
Lou was up till 5 a.m. editing everything out to make it look seamless.
I was.
Shit. Cut it so it sounds like I'm playing the guitar now. What is this?
Before we get out of here, Ron, just noodle around a little bit for it. The great Ron Bennington, everybody.
Thank you, guys. I'm glad we finally buried the hatchet.
I'm sorry for.
Listen to the Bennington Show right here on Sirius XM Faction Talk 103, Monday through Thursday, 12.
Metallica is coming to Sirius XM.
Maximum Metallica, it will be called. Could you imagine when you started and you're driving around that van that you'd have your own radio channel?
They'll celebrate their new channel, Maximum Metallica, with one of their most intimate performances ever at Stephen Talkhouse on Long Island. For details, visit SiriusXM.com/MetallicaNY. And get ready for Maximum Metallica, coming to Channel 42 and the SiriusXM app August 29th.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, and I'm here to help you cancel those outrageous cell phone bills. Ever sign up for one of those too-good-to-be-true phone deals? 1 minute you're feeling great, then suddenly you're paying over $1,000 a year. Crazy, right? You know who else thinks that's crazy? Red Pocket Mobile. That's why Red Pocket plans start at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data with no contracts and no price increases ever. Plus, Red Pocket gives you access to all 3 5G networks. You pick the one that works best where you live or work, or switch anytime for better coverage. Imagine never being stuck with one network again. And with Red Pocket, you keep your phone and your number. Why in the world would you not switch? Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch now and get one locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in less than 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
Guys, you've probably heard of Viagra or Cialis. Looking for something beyond the usual pill? Meet Rougiette Ready. Other companies rely on similar ingredients to support blood flow. Rougiette Ready is next-generation prescription treatment designed to help amplify arousal in the brain and increase blood flow. Its 3-in-1 formula dissolves under your tongue to absorb fast. Be ready in just 15 minutes on average. Stay confident, present, and in control when the moment's right. Over 150,000 men have made the switch. Read their customer reviews right on the site. Rougiette connects you with a board-certified doctor 100% online and can ship quickly to your door. Connect with a provider at rougiette.com/comedy to see if a Rougiette Ready prescription is right for you. That's RUGIET.com/COMEDY and use promo code COMEDY to get 15% off today. Head to rougiette.com/comedy and use code COMEDY to get 15% off today. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. Please visit the Rougiette website for full safety information.
It's an interesting time for business. Tariff and trade policies are dynamic, supply chains squeezed, and cash flow tighter than ever. If your business can't adapt in real time, you're in a world of hurt. You need total visibility, from global shipments to tariff impacts to real-time cash flow. That's NetSuite by Oracle, your AI-powered business management suite trusted by over 42,000 businesses. NetSuite is the #1 cloud ERP for many reasons. It brings accounting, financial management, inventory, HR into one suite. And with AI embedded throughout, you can automate a lot of these everyday tasks, letting your teams stay strategic. NetSuite helps you know what's stuck, what it's costing you, and how to pivot fast. It's one system, full control. Tame the chaos with NetSuite. If your revenues are at least in the seven figures, download the free ebook, Navigating Global Trade 3 Insights for Leaders at netsuite.com/markets. That's netsuite.com/markets.
You're listening to the motherfucking Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly. Two dudes who can appreciate good harmonica. By the way, this is not really Feld Dog.
Let's make official intros here, everybody. It's Bonfire Faction Talk, Sirius XM 103. Big J. Okerson, the great Robert Kelly. We have an awesome guest in the studio today. First time on the show, known him for some time now. It is living guitar legend, everybody, Dreamboat. Gary Clark Jr.
What's up,
in
buddy?
the house. Welcome back to New York, buddy.
In his great intro, Jacob was doing his little keyboard shit.
Yeah.
Underneath, I forgot.
Real nice, dickhead.
Yeah, we're just talking about shitty intros.
It's all right. It's all right. I appreciate you, man. It's good to be here.
It's good to see you, man. Welcome back to New York City.
Thank you. Yeah, we met downstairs.
That's right, in the elevator. Actually, we were in the elevator. We had a great moment. It was when Dan was still on the show, and we were in the elevator, and everyone in the elevator was doing like a, that's him, right? Like to each other. Everyone's doing to each other. That's
I've
him,
never had that. Is that him? I don't have that at my house.
I got your same problem in my house. Like, who the hell is this guy?
Isn't it weird how famous you are, and when you go home, you just take the trash. What?
Oh yeah.
I just did 5 sold-out shows. People, I didn't have sex with anybody. I didn't eat anything. I went to bed early. Take out the trash. You take out the trash.
Right? Man, no respect.
Yeah.
I do get that feeling in my house. Unfortunately, Christine works with me also, but I still get to do I'm still doing more, so you should do more house stuff. And when I do things, I also do them all reluctantly. Like, I'll start folding laundry, but with a sighs and looking at her like, no, I should chip in too, I guess. I only pay all the bills and stuff. It's whatever.
Here's the trick to it. Don't do anything ever. And then when you do something, I cleaned the house one day. Dawn came in and she cried. She was like, oh my God. Like I gave her a diamond from like the Titanic.
Yeah, I did the dishes the other day, and I was like a golden god around my house.
Dishes.
But you need to feel that way. You can't just do it, and that's what Christine will sometimes just act like, yeah, well, he's vacuuming today. I go, I'm doing it to prove a point to you that this could be done with your schedule if I'm fitting it into my schedule.
Flex.
Jacob, fix that camera. It tilted. Sorry.
That was pretty good.
Are you in town performing? You're performing, yeah, I saw it on Facebook, I believe.
Yeah, I'm doing a thing. What are we doing? Solo sessions.
We have it
doing
here.
Solo sessions. I've been doing some TV stuff. I'm running around, but I'm looking forward to seeing you guys for sure.
Oh yeah, man. How long are you here for?
Ooh, I don't know. I think one more day, and then we're out of here. Yeah.
Are you currently on tour, like going city to city?
Nah, not yet. We go on tour in May. I got a record coming out and doing that whole thing.
And you're from Austin, right?
Yeah, Austin, Texas.
How like what's happened to Austin? Are you excited about that? Like, how crazy it is now with comedy. And
no, I love it. I mean, I'm a fan of you guys. So to see you guys regularly come down to Austin and the whole comedy scene blowing up, it's amazing.
Have you done Kill Tony yet?
I have.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did Kill Tony.
Did you get to be mean to people?
No, I didn't know how to do it, man. I froze up because I realized, I was like, man, to do a minute of stand-up comedy is
Were you critiquing them like on American Idol, like positive?
No, there was a lot of. I was like, well, that was interesting. You know, I get it. I think, you know, I saw where you were going, but there was a couple of guys. Kill Tony is a weird thing because there's some scary folks that'll show up.
Oh yeah,
you
to
know
perform.
what I mean? Yeah.
Oh
right?
yeah.
They're so scary. So I found myself kind of leaning to the left a little bit, like Tony. I'm scared. Like, if something happens, I'm getting up out of here. But
there's always an older guy on Kill Tony who seems like he's mentally has problems, and then he comes out and like every show I've done, there's just some version of this. Everyone seems to know him already, and he seems borderline dangerous.
All you gotta do is look down at their shoes. If they don't have laces, leave. That's my thing.
That's the sign.
Yeah, if there's no laces, I'm out.
Bobby stopped me from fighting a bum 2 weeks ago, and when he grabbed my arm to pull me back, he goes, "No, dude, he's got no laces.
You don't fuck with a dude with no laces.
You don't.
You got nothing to lose if you're willing to jump out of your shoes.
He's wearing shell toes with no laces. Don't fuck with that guy.
Not at all. No problems with that guy.
Have you seen in Austin, it's the time you've been there too, with not even just the comedy building up, but just that 6th Street in general? And I know from going down from Moon Tower all those years, watching it go from a place that was pretty quiet and great, and then party on the weekends, to being just websites dedicated to violence on 6th Street.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
No, it's nuts. I knew we were in trouble. One year I was walking down the street, and there was a couple that was laying on a cardboard box with a blanket and pillows, passing a joint back around, like watching a movie on a phone.
Doing just fine.
Yeah. I was like, if we're okay with this, then
I have a theory about all the homeless people, how they were there and then they're gone. I believe the government learned how to turn homeless people into scooters. Because if you look at the end of the night, there's just these homeless-looking people scooters just lying down, fucked up and drunk all over the place.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a mess down there. But I love what the comedy scene has brought to the city, man. And hopefully these music venues will take note, and these musicians will kind of take note, because the way you guys move is special, bro. It's really it's an art.
Well, I mean, you got the whole Shane Gillis crew just moved down now. All of them.
Yeah.
Like the whole Philly crew moved down there. I have a theory about couples that are homeless. You see a homeless couple outside sleeping on the street, that guy's got a monster hug. Because no woman has to sleep on the street any night. The ugliest woman,
bro,
doesn't have to sleep on the street.
She was cute, and she was too comfortable with this dude.
She likes his free spirit. I like his free spirit.
Jay got that theory because he lives in a high-rise with a doorman. So Chrissy.
That's what I do. I go by homeless couples and I look at Christine and I go, that could be you. Would you follow me right to this place? No. Well, then do the dishes. Do the dishes or else.
Yeah, right.
The homeless, the couple.
The homeless. When I went down there, it was like the Night of the Living Dead. The way they follow, is that cleared up now?
Yeah, they fixed that, I think, right?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
They changed that. It was like a camping law or something. They said was the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was like a camp where you can camp on any, I don't know if it's municipal or government property. So they just started that at the end of 6th Street, that overpass was just a city.
Oh, yeah.
Of home. And they would, that's the first time I've ever been asked this question from a homeless guy. First of all, your homeless whites, keep them. I'm like, call a family member, dude. Figure it out. You're here because you love drugs or some shit.
Yeah.
And, but he came up and he was like, you have any change on your money? I go, nah, they don't have any cash on me. He goes, I could walk over to the ATM right there. Like, sure. There's a lot of things we could do. I could go apply for a loan in your name right now. I could go, yeah. He goes, you could do this. He goes, I'm aware of all my options.
I had a guy ask me, I go, you got money? I go, I got nothing on me. He goes, you got Venmo? I was like, you have fucking Venmo?
Is that how that rolls?
Pulled out a phone. He wanted me to Venmo him money.
Man. I break him off a little Bitcoin, pull out my phone and goes, you want a little Bitcoin? It's rising right now. It's on the rise right now.
What's that fancy hotel downtown? What's that called? Driscoll.
Yeah.
I was at the Driscoll. I was like, this is such a nice hotel. I was out on the little balcony, kind of hanging out, having breakfast and stuff. And 5 guys on bikes pulled up and threw Rambo knives at a fucking wall.
What?
Like some store that went out of business with the plywood on it, just took them out of their backpacks and hucked them into the thing, and they just went ting, 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 and then they grabbed them, put them back in their bag, and drove off.
Yeah, a little practice.
Yeah, practice.
Hey, there's a good spot. Let's try it out.
Yeah, a little Texas practice.
It's the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's wild down there.
I like it though. I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be like Nashville's crazy, but it's. I like the little danger. I like having that. Like when I leave the mothership, having to kind of trot back to the hotel.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Trot back, look over your shoulder every now and then.
Some Spanish girl with like half a jug hanging out of her shirt.
Half a jug.
One jug. Hey. That's the best. That's the best with the 6th Street fights. It's always girl. I don't know. Women, just dress for the fight. Don't dress for the club. Like you're dressing for the club, and then your fight has your whole hooch hanging out, and everyone's looking. And camera guys are just focusing it.
Yeah, right. YouTube gold.
I can't pull I never think to pull my phone out for exciting moments, particularly fights. I just watch. The balls on these guys when the girls are fighting to just go up. I mean, they must be on their knees between their legs, like filming their underwear. Like, look at this shot. People screaming for their lives.
Yeah.
Also, the cops down there have more than I've seen anywhere else. Because I watch all those YouTube videos of that. They have the mace that shoots like 8 feet, so they just wait for these girls to have a big a fat lady pile on, and then just from like 15 yards away, this guy just starts whacking the pile, and they're all rolling around and freaking. God damn it! It's a wild place.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Speaking of the Driscoll, did you notice it was haunted? Did you hear the stories of it?
Yeah, I believe in that. Jay doesn't believe in ghosts. I believe in ghosts. He doesn't believe in it.
I was in the elevator. The elevator dropped the floor.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary.
It's a crazy hotel. I like hotels like that. We actually did a seance in a hotel in Baltimore, and some stuff happened.
Yeah.
You're not into it though, Jay?
Well, when Bobby says stuff happens, he hired a Industrial Light and Magic Light team to come in and hook dental floss up to a lot of things. He's like, oh my God, only the things are moving that could move with invisible wires.
First of all, it wasn't down the floor, it was fly fishing. It was the smallest one, so you couldn't see
Professional.
it.
Well, I'll tell you why the Driscoll particularly I don't believe is haunted. Because the girl at the front desk, when I checked in the one time, I go, is this place haunted? And she was just like, yeah. There's a like an old lady walks around the 13th floor.
That means
she was so like casually about it. She goes, yeah, and I think there's like an evil butler in her room or so. Like she was so just like passive about like yeah. There's lots of hauntings
that
here.
Means
demon possession.
That means it is. That means they're so used to it that they've seen it. Yeah, it's absolutely haunted. Enjoy yourself.
Here's how you get me. If the person like raises their head and I go, hey, I'm here to check in, and they're gray roots are coming into their hair, and they go, you don't want to stay here. I can't leave. Then you go, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't then.
Her eyes roll back in her head.
Yeah, the girl was just like reading her own thing. She was like, yeah, there's I think like a demon in 1406.
A butler. You said a butler.
She said everything she said it was haunted was so like, and then I think one person said there was like a Civil War child screaming or something in the middle of the night.
Well, you know what? It's funny too, because ghosts are always old white ladies. You never seen like an angry Puerto Rican ghost? Like, what the fuck, man?
Because black ghosts are cool, or they come back like Candyman, just covered in bees and cool fucking coats.
That's right.
White ghosts are just the booze.
Boo.
Swinging chains and shit. Candyman had a hook hand.
Damn right.
Whatchamacallit? Yeah, the scene. Although Austin, Texas, I gotta say though, at this point, it's almost like Nashville in that way. It becomes such a popularized city that you get like the posers of that lifestyle almost come down there.
Man,
do you know what I'm saying? You see like the guy from Chicago who now is a cowboy hat guy.
Oh yeah.
I fully understand now I have some perspective now that we finished Yellowstone and caught up to it. Now I've got some perspective that I would be that asshole if I started just going full ranch life look.
Yeah, we definitely noticed up and down South Congress. It's like, but you call him out. You'd be like, no, you don't wear the felt in the summertime.
No,
you don't?
As a poser. Nah, you don't.
Do you have a cowboy hat?
I do.
You do? A bunch?
I do. No, I've got 2. I got my granddad's old Stetsons.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the album cover that's the greatest silhouette. Flat brim hat.
Yeah.
I couldn't pull that off.
Yeah, you can
I
always
look like the bad guy from Poltergeist 2.
Man, after a while, I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, I gotta do something else.
You switched from that hat?
I was like, I'm just the big dumb guy and the big dumb hat, and the big dumb boots clanking all over the place. I was like, man, it's killing my back. I got to do something different.
We just had Marcus King and which you guys just played a show together.
I love that dude. Yeah,
he's so good. That's a tall hat. The hat he wears is crazy tall.
Yeah, you can have it, bro.
That's like flying with a Hasidic Jew. It's like, all right, put it up top. I got to put my luggage there. Yeah. Marcus's hat is up there.
I like him though, man. Yeah. He's been doing his thing. He's got the big hat, man. He's a big dude. He's wearing the suits with his chest out. He's going, man.
He's so cool. Like you guys, let me tell you something, man. You guys, country, blues, rock and roll. You guys, I envy the fact that you get to be cool. Like I always have to kind of be silly.
Well,
Like, look at the outfit you have on. If I bought those pants, they would make fun of me. You look fantastic.
Same outfit, same colors, same everything on Bobby.
Yeah.
We shit on him until he leaves and changes.
I'm not gonna let you do that to Bobby. I'm not gonna let you do that to him. You could pull these pants off with that green right now, and you go crushing in these streets.
No, for sure. You just
don't let him talk to you like that.
No, it's not me. I'm telling you, I've had all these changes. I got the nose rings and everything in my adult life, and I've had to make those changes, knowing you're gonna have to get through the simple times of people shitting all over you for it, and then it'll just become normal to them.
It's not even the friends. It's that every time I leave the house, my wife will go, "Is that what you're wearing?" I was. I thought I felt good about it.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I left the house one day all in blue. She goes, "Are you on a sports team that I didn't know about?"
Yeah, right.
Just blue.
I was just blue. I had blue sneakers, blue pants, a blue shirt, and a blue jacket.
Yeah, you need a wife. Sort that shit out.
I think that's fly, though.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's fly. You need me to come hype you up.
Oh, dude, I would love for you to fucking hype me up. I wish I could fit in some of your clothes.
Does your wife get involved in your stage stuff at all, or do you even ask?
No, I don't ask, and she doesn't really. She used to. But you know, there was a lot of times where she's like, "Yeah, that hat is stupid," or "That I wouldn't do that shirt," or "Your ring looks stupid." Like, who are you trying to be?
Your ring.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So,
but if anybody calls you, it's like if anybody calls you out. Then again, that's the beauty of. You know, I just saw you at the State Theater a couple months back.
That's right.
I brought.
Thanks for coming.
Of course, man. Always a great show, and in music, you get to lean into the cool the whole time and have that moment, whether it's posing, where the guitar's sitting when you look at the crowd for a second, taking your beat. All of that is you have to laugh at that in comedy. You can't do it. You can't be like, it's going to be awesome. This next joke, I'm going to put my foot up on the monitor. And they're going to be like, what's this fucking pose he's doing? What an asshole.
Yeah, right. I think that night you showed up, I was wearing some stupid shit.
To get a Coogee sweater on, I feel like.
Yeah, I think it was something ridiculous. I had a big, dumb, multicolored beanie on or something.
He had a big beanie. Yeah. And it's funny, when I sat down, I go, I think he's changing his look. He used to have the big cowboy hat. Well, not even the cowboy there. Is that a cowboy hat considered the flat brim?
I would consider that just a straight up brim. I don't know.
There it is.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, see?
Wow.
That was some stupid shit.
I think Keenan Ivan Wayans wore that in living color.
But see, the thing is, I know that I don't look cool there.
I think you look great.
I think
you're wrong.
I know that I'm just being loud and ridiculous on purpose.
No, but that's the whole thing. Exactly. If you weren't Gary Clark Jr. and you walk into a grocery store like that, you'd be like, who's this loud ass motherfucker? But on stage, you're like, damn, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, if you walk down the street, be like, that guy sells ice cream.
Bobby,
right.
Bobby used to live out loud like that. Bobby used to wear overalls with no underwear or shirt underneath. Just let his wiener fly around in overalls.
Remember when overalls were in late 90s?
I can't go with you on that.
Of course not, dude.
Dude.
The dungaree seams just ripping on your piece all night.
You lost me there.
I used to put my pager in the little pocket up top.
Oh, yes.
I will say for the outfit you wore at the State Theater, we came backstage to see after the show. Everything was different. You were just back in a black thing, that hat and a black shirt, just like, hey man.
Because you have in the backstage, you travel with a wardrobe for the shows, right? And then
we started to now.
Right, you have like a whole thing in the back. You wear a different thing every night.
Right? Yeah, I try and switch it up. But for a while, I was showing up gig ready. I would wake up, put the boots on, put the hat on, and then by the time gig would come around, my back hurt, and I felt stupid, and I was sweaty.
Sweaty. I was going to say sweaty, and I was like, damn, this wasn't the look I was planning on.
It wasn't sexy, so I felt gross.
I never knew that until I took my son to the Bon Jovi concert, and he was on my neck during one of the songs, and then he shit on my neck. And
he was 15.
I go, no, he's not 15.
No. Here's the real problem. He was 15 years old. And it wasn't Bobby's son.
He was 18. And no, he was 5, but he's shit. And I felt him shit. And I was like, did you poop? He goes, yep. And he just kept singing. So I knew David Bryan. I knew his daughter, who I was like, he just shit on my neck. And she's like, follow me. She took me backstage into David's dressing room. And I saw all these fucking awesome clothes. And I was like, oh, they have they have a whole wardrobe of shit that they put on every night. And then I changed him in his dressing room. And I threw away little boy underwear with shit in them in his trash. I'm sure somebody found it. Like, what's David into?
That'd be great. That started problems for him. Why is there child shitty underwear in here?
Why are there Spider-Man underwear with shit in them in David's trash?
Well, it also depends too. Have you ever done a tour where you, like when I went out with Korn, and even the tours I've seen them since, if I see them more than once on a tour, like he picks like the outfit for the tour, and I guess they clean it every day or something, because it was like one tour, it was like the same like Henley shirt with like green like army pants almost, and every night it was that look. Yeah.
See, well, we need more hits to have to have that kind of that kind of a world backstage. Our wardrobe case is one wardrobe case, and it smells like the YMCA at the end of Sunday.
So you know the history, the backstage showers, which I don't think it matters if you're a fucking Katy Perry level like hits or a new band. You're still taking a shower in the shittiest, grossest shower in the world. Do you still bring flip-flops for the shower?
No.
You just go?
No, I don't.
You just don't shower at all?
I just wait to the hotel.
Good move.
Yeah, I just wait to I feel it's, you go rock these places and then you're in this thing and it feels kind of county-ish.
Yeah.
I think that's because
like prison.
Those rooms meant nothing because they're all from a time where the backstage was just to like hook up. It didn't matter if you're just taking a shower while some girl's in there with you. Her father's waiting for her outside or something.
Jesus Christ.
Like you're just waiting for those times when you're. I think now when you go back in the shower, if you're really just going to go take a shower to get cleaned up and go to dinner, you're like, I've used some questionable shit. I've used just a bar of Irish soap that was sitting in that shower before, and you're like, oh man. You start looking who it goes, hey, who was here last before us?
Daryl Hall.
Glore. yeah, something gross. Yeah, you're always hoping it's something good. He goes, I think that was particularly a hot chick shower. Like, oh, good.
I've used the shower, like I've done a couple of theaters, and I've used the shower. But it's not even like I had to. It was like an hour from my house. I just felt like I wanted to use all the amenities.
Those showers are not amenities.
Get it while you can, right?
Yeah.
You use a building.
When I was on, what was it, Mayhem Fest, and Christine came with me for a couple of those dates. And when we went out, one time the showers, because that was our thing every day, finding the shower. And just trying to get in there together. If there's 2 stalls, hopefully, whatever it is, just go and be quick. And get it out of there. One time, and I want to say maybe up in not Buffalo or something, but whatever it was, there was might be the Boston one. The shower room is right off of not craft services, but catering.
Catering, yeah.
Right off of catering. And then we're in that shower for a while. Not fucking even. Just hanging out in the showers, taking showers, getting ourselves together. No idea. Something was wrong with those showers. The drains were plugged. And when we came out, they were currently dealing with the position of the floor got it flooded, and then me and her come out with like wet hair, like, what's up? What's going on, everybody?
Nice work. Nice work.
Just destroy the backstage.
Those are not the ones we were supposed to use.
Do you like playing, like, what size venue do you like? Because as a comic, I love small venues. I mean, theaters are cool. I've done like bigger shows in like arenas and stuff, but I like a 250 seater, 300 seater. Do you like the smaller venues more, or does it matter?
Yeah, I'm kind of used to the smaller venues. I've spent all my time before